in Toronto. For Toronto, we've kind of waited and waited for this team to come together and start producing, but it just hasn't happened. And now we've gotten pretty deep into the season, so time's not on their side. And a chance in this one to get a look at the NBA's leading scorer. Freak has just been incredible so far this season. Just defies description. Do you see him holding onto the scoring title this year, Kenny?
Well, a big thing for Freak is trying to avoid the stat-chasing things that a lot of former players tried to do. Just getting his points. Now, if he just comes in and plays the way he's been playing, then he will be that guy.
Well, let's go to the big stat chaser. What do you think about Freak's year?
You know, it's never easy to hold on to the scoring title. You know, teams start to double and triple team you. I can remember one year, Ernie, I was averaging 29.5. David Robinson was averaging 29.3. I play a game. All I know is he scored 71 points against the Clippers. It was the last game of the season. He gets it. Freaks has all the skills to keep up the scoring like this, but Kenny's right. He can't chase the stats.
Well, I'm glad that we could open up that old wound on the Admiral.
Sure did. Yeah. Thanks, David Robinson. Don't let me see you in San Antonio.
Shout out to the Admiral. Here's Kevin Harlan with the call.
Remember the Alamo.
The Laker Conference matchup in this road game. Bringing you some fun on a Monday night. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Taking a look at Toronto, challenging part of the schedule, and this is where they need to buckle down and take care of business.
And for the Raptors, they've gotten off to the kind of start teams just dread. They've already dug a nice hole for themselves.
Well, they've assured that it'll be an uphill climb the rest of the way if they want to get into the playoffs.
Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. Jenkins in at small forward. Bryant is out there with Russell. Then it's Randall. And it's Hibbert in at the center filling out the middle. And here is Joseph. The dish now to DeRozan. Kept alive. Last game for the Lakers, it was a loss to the Bulls in Chicago.
And hard to say whether it was the game plan defensively that let them down or just the inability to really bring the fire on that side of the ball.
And, guys, it was a bit befuddling to me as to why they stuck with it. I mean, they dug themselves a hole and couldn't find the tweaks they needed to get out of it.
Now, here is Russell. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. And Jenkins kicks to Hibbert. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Screened by Valanciunas. Scola against Randall. Outside Scola, just 5 on the clock. The Raptors need to get a shot off. The shot by Carroll, no good.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Dwayne Casey.
We discussed their defensive strategy going up against Kobe Bryant. He said, well, he probably has the best footwork of any player in the game. You can't give him any room in his jump shot, but when he's got all those fakes, it's so tough. Guys, he said he knows Kobe is going to get his points. They just want to try to limit his efficiency out there. Guess we'll see how they do.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Here's Jenkins, following the score by DeMar DeRozan. Elbow shot. Good as the jump shot falls. Russell's got his first points of the night.
Looked like he was channeling Bob Cousy right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble like that?
Screened by Valanciunas. Here's the teardrop. And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. The Raptors shooting their first free throws of the evening. Good on both. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Now Joseph, 14 points from him the last game against Phoenix.
And don't forget about his work on the glass. I mean, he contributed in a number of ways.
6 on the shot clock. Takes a 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. So it's the Lakers now. They trail by 3. Russell kicks to Jenkins. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. It's stolen by Carroll. Scola dishes to Joseph. He feeds it to DeRozan. DeRozan can't get that one to fall.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Passes it to Randall. The Lakers working the ball around now. Jenkins can't get it to go.
And you really thought that was going to be a gimme, but unable to convert.
Yeah, and a little self-talk, angry self-talk for himself after that miss.
Now here's Carroll. 11 points for him in that last game against Phoenix. Clock at 6. DeRozan's shot is good.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Russell passes to Jenkins. Kicks it to Randall. Nails the wide-open jump shot. Randall's got his first bucket in this one. Here's Joseph. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Screen by Scola. Valanciunas against Randall. And Valanciunas kicks to Joseph. Back to Valanciunas. Carroll dishes to Scola. From 10 feet out, Randall grabs the board. Lakers trail by 3. Pass to Hibbert. Feeds it to Jenkins. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And he shows the focus there. Nails the technical. And Toronto will go for a different look here. Nogueira, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Patterson comes in for Luis Scola. Ross is checked in for DeMar Carroll. And it's Wright in for Corey Joseph. And then for the Lakers, Nick Young's checked in for Julius Randle. Williams comes in for Kobe. And it's Clarkson in for Russell.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
55 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And right, here we go. Here's Nogueira. Rebounded by the Lakers. Williams in the post. Guarded by Wright. Jenkins. No good from outside.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Wright outside. Patterson, the screen. With some arc, and that one's good. Wright.
Uh-oh, a little showboating at the end of that one.
Jenkins with it. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against Chicago.
And also, he competed on the backboards. That also had a lot to do with the game.
That's good.
And the lead goes right back. What a seesaw affair we've got going on.
This game's right there for the taking, but neither team can quite grab hold of it. Like a slippery bar.
And the Lakers definitely excited about their young talent, Freak. But Kobe Bryant let him know he's going to be held to a higher standard. Well, at least Kobe warned him, but didn't for him. And some guys can handle it. Some guys can't.
And as we've seen over the years, Kevin, with Kobe Bryant, he drives a hard bargain.
Well, up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
Just the start they're looking for in this game. Solid offensively through the first.
Very crisp and sharp, not much stagnation at all on offense.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. Jenkins, he's in at small forward. Roy Hibbert is out there with Nick Young. Then it's Williams. And it's Clarkson in at the point. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Bulls delivered quite a performance. He dropped a cool 33 points and was on the mark from deep, draining several threes. Just absolutely incredible numbers from him in a game you didn't want to miss. So glad we were here to watch it, Kevin.
All right, thanks so much, Doris. What a great report, and what a jaw-dropping performance that was, guys.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I mean, he's given himself a hard act to follow here tonight.
You know what? But as good as he was, it's hard to think there won't be at least some sort of carryover effect, guys. I mean, he still has to be riding pretty high.
And there's the pass to Hibbert, and stolen by Patterson. Left side, DeRozan. That doesn't go either for DeRozan.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
Three-pointer. And there's Jenkins. That's good on the assist by Young. And now a 5-point Laker lead. The Raptors have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And DeRozan kicks to Patterson. Back to DeRozan. Plays it up and banks it in. DeRozan's got his third basket of the night.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
We need to calm down. We're taking too many shots early in the clock. Let's get some ball movement and run something on the offensive end. It's simple.
Three-point shooters among centers and power forwards over the last 10 games. You take a look at Patterson, one of the best shooters in the NBA, top 5 in the league at this moment.
You know, there was a time in the league when you wouldn't see a group of big guys like this, but the game has evolved. Versatility now is why we see so many bigs that can just flat out shoot it from anywhere.
And these guys are really incredible. I mean, on one trip, they give you points in the paint. On the next trip, they give you points behind the arc. Boy, talk about range and versatility and spades. You got it.
Joseph, the pass to Ross. And Valanciunas penetrating. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Los Angeles.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
Valanciunas hits them both. The Lakers in the lead. Russell kicks to Jenkins. He got right to the cup using that screen.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
This is his second attempt at the line tonight.
And what a season he's had at the foul line thus far. 86% from the line.
He's been a completely different guy at the line this season. I mean, last year, you weren't sure what you were going to get when he got to the stripe. There's no way we could have expected such a huge increase in those free throw percentage numbers. Talk about some great numbers for Jenkins. 15 points, and from downtown, he's buried 3 three-pointers.
Well, when he squared himself up and gotten good looks, he's knocked them down.
They set the pick. Out to the right wing. Now here's Carroll. He's tightly guarded, and they're able to recover. 3 on the clock. Offensive rebound. Patterson dishes to Carroll. Back to Patterson. They shoot again, and he connects with the jumper. The Lakers have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Wide open look, and another basket for the Lakers.
And fellas, in this quarter, he's improved on what was already a very good performance in period number 1.
Here's Joseph. The feed to Carroll. Patterson setting the pick for Carroll. And Valanciunas kicks to Ross. Takes it from 10. It's rebounded by Jenkins. Los Angeles leading by 4. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. Russell passes to Jenkins. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Dishes it to Ross. The baseline J off the mark. Lakers have gone a sensational 5 of 5 from the field since the start of the second quarter. Stolen by Joseph. Fast break Toronto. Joseph leading the charge. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's going to be on Freak. Toronto shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Jonas Valanciunas. 2 shots.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
No good on that one. Luis Scola, he's checked in for Toronto. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Kobe's checked in for Andre Robertson. And the second free throw, good.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
That shot wide open.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
13 feet away. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket for Scola. LA has gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. And Bryant kicks to Jenkins. Bryant dishes to Jenkins. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And now we have a chance to check out Freak here. A wonderful string of games he's put together here lately. 2nd in scoring, 11th in field goal percentage. And his sweet shooting stroke places him in the top 15 league-wide in three-point percentage. You've got to play him tight.
And what he's doing right now, I mean, carving up defensive schemes at will. Boy, it's just a beautiful thing to watch.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Nogueira, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. DeRozan comes in for DeMarre Carroll. And it's Wright in for Terrence Ross. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's going to be on Freak.
Looking at the game for DeRozan, he's got 8 points and a steal.
And so it's a close.
Certainly good numbers from you shooting the ball in the first half. What has been your approach on offense?
Same approach as always. Give me the ball, let me do my thing. Sometimes guys on our team or a coach try to overthink things. It's simple. Just get the ball to your natural score. Make sure you don't trip on yourself when you're getting out the way.
Well, thank you for your time, Kevin. We'll see what the rest of the league has to say about that.
Thanks so much, Doris, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back in there for the start of the third quarter after this break.
Let's take them back.
Game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
The way he was able to attack the rim in that first half, defenders are going to need to start building walls and being connected defensively if they want to have any chance to stop him.
Now, come on, Greg. That's much easier said than done when he's the penetrator. I mean, his speed and agility make him extremely tough to cover.
Jamari Carroll is out there with Scola. Then it's Corey Joseph. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. And it's DeRozan in at the shooting guard position. They're the group for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Last outing for Toronto, unsuccessful. It was a loss to the Suns.
And listen, you have to take advantage of the freebies. And on that night, they did not. And that is why they just could not recover.
Exactly. I mean, they left too much cheese at the foul line. And in the end, it mattered on the scoreboard and cost them.
That's tipped. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot two. The Lakers have hit all four of their chances so far in this one.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Guys, that says a lot about the poise of this team. I mean, they've been so calm, cool, and consistent at the stripe this year. I mean, that's impressive.
He's perfect from the line this time. Raptors trail by 5. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Joseph, the pass to Ross. He dishes it to Wright. Ross in the corner. For the lead, Hibbert pulls it in.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the board, we're certainly seeing the effort.
.151 left in the third quarter. Toronto's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. And stolen by Williams. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. And the foul called on Freak. That will be foul number 5 on. So it's Toronto now. 8-point game. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. So the Lakers 5 right now. Jenkins, he's in at 3. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Russell. And it's Young, and it's Randall in at the 5 down low. And Jenkins kicks to Randall. And again, it's the Lakers.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Russell against DeRozan. He kicks it to Valanciunas. Fades back. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Clarkson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Jenkins from the arc. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Up top, DeRozan. He's guarded by Russell. Here's Valanciunas. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
At the line for your Raptors, Jonas Valanciunas. Taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Roy Hibbert's checked in for the Lakers. Bryant comes in for Clarkson. Good on the second free throw. Los Angeles leading by 10. Outside Russell. Jenkins. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
What an incredible run they're on right now. Offense as well as I've ever seen it played.
Every single guy on their team with the absolute Midas magic touch, shooting the lights out here.
Screen by Scola. DeRozan dishes to Carroll. Back to DeRozan. And a wide open look for Valanciunas. Hits the target from 18 feet.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
I love that mid-range shot, Greg. It's definitely giving the defender something extra to think about.
And Jenkins kicks to Randall, and that one's good. Randall's got the lead up to 12 now for Los Angeles.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this.
Carroll passes to Scola. To the middle, puts up the baby hook, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. And that's 11 points now for Valanciunas. Los Angeles leading by 10. Russell dishes to Jenkins. Randall kicks to Jenkins. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half has been nothing but success for them there.
Yeah, taking full advantage from the charity stripe. They've yet to miss here in the second.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Lakers?
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
Keep it going, keep it going.
I've been impressed with how well they've penetrated tonight, too.
The Raptors making a switch here. Joseph's checked in. Makes it, and he continues to shoot well from the line. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Outside DeRozan. Screen by Valanciunas. Off the screen. And it's DeRozan missing.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Shot clock at 5. That's good from Randall on the assist by Jenkins. And that's 10 points for Julius Randle. Raptors trail by 15.
It'll be a Raptors timeout.
Start it.
Patience. Patience.
Broadcast time for us right now.
The transition
Yes,
point.
Kevin, Dwayne Casey was
Make
just
the
going
defense
over the
move.
plan with his
You must
team.
pass up
He
a
is
good
not
shot
pleased with the
for a
score
great
and
shot.
implored them to try to make a
the
push
game come to
right
you.
now, saying, we don't
Forcing
have
the
time,
issue too
fellas.
much.
If we can't make a dent soon, I'll have to pull the plug. Pretty blunt, Kevin. Back to you.
And Jenkins kicks to Kobe. And the 3 off target. The Raptors have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. And here is Joseph. Screened by Valanciunas. Joseph the pass to Scola. And again, no good by Toronto.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
Kobe goes in. Wasted no time on that one.
And if you thought this game was over already, you're probably right.
Yeah, I would agree. I mean, it's staring us right in the face, and we've been around long enough to know when a game is over. And this one is in that category.
The finish, and Jenkins throws it down.
What a nice feed by Kobe that time.
Raptors trail by 19. Now here's Joseph. The dish to Carroll. It's stolen by Jenkins.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Lakers.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the other team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, you know what, Kevin? It's got to be frustrating to shoot so poorly when the other team is on fire.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
Important. With this win, they split the season series at a game apiece and also avoid the sweep. And that has to be a relief.
And, Greg, you know, as interconference opponents, tonight was their only chance to get that revenge. I mean, they won't see each other in the regular season again until next season.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for the Doctor. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
And DeRozan, here we go. It's tipped. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Now here's Jenkins. Carroll covering. And he overshot that one, missing. They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
I don't care what anybody says. You can't keep the status quo. If it ain't working, you got to make some changes.
Takes it from 10. Joseph, that's good.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Roy, congratulations on this win. In the preparation for this game, what was the team's objective defensively?
You know, we try to make sure we make things tough for them in the paint. We limit their three-point shots and offensive rebound.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. Talk about lighting it up in the second quarter. My word, that was just huge, and the impact carried them through the entire game.
Seeing Freak dominate the way he did tonight reminded me of watching him play in high school. He was a man among boys. He was a 4-time consensus All-American back then.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a great night.
All right, fellas, competition time. Beat the pro. Let's go. All right, guys, bring it in. We're going to shift to some late game situational drills now. We need to do a better job of closing teams out late. Coaches, set it up. All right, let's wrap it up. Feel free to hang around and take some shots. And don't forget, meet in the film room at noon.
bitch.
It's time to get away. It's time to get away from you. It's time to get away. It's time to get away from you. You brought a lot of money, but me, I'm catching tiny tummy. You make me sleep. I try and try, and I start to be sensible. You know what I mean?